What's the deal with this room?
I mean, seriously, it looks like somebody died and then came back to life and then died again and brought all of their friends and family and their dogs and died again.
It's a lot of death.
So screw you guys. Each room in my house represents a phase of my life.
So this is your sexual predator face?
It's weird, bro.
I signed us up for an escape room dinner party thing.
Whose dinner party?
It's not Ronnie, is it?
Oh, shit.
Is it? He's literally the worst human being
Seriously,
that's
dude?
ever been created.
It's not Ronnie.
He's always scratching himself.
It's not Ronnie.
He has rabies.
It's not Ronnie, okay?
I like the concept
Oh my
of
God.
escape party.
It's Sarah
I
Jane.
think the idea of a film about trying to do an escape room with a bunch of people that don't work together well is hilarious and is a recipe for success as far as a short film is concerned. Comedy short film at that. I liked the editing as far as like showing the flaws in each character and then the graphics making the joke and like delivering the punchline, using the graphics to deliver the punchline. I thought that worked really well. And that kept the pace nice and flowing. I like the writing. I think it did service to the concept. Like it paid off the promise of the premise really well too. I like the ending. So overall, really well done. Really funny idea,
Escape
executed
Party was
well.
that it really had all of the elements for a really good comedic short film. It had a great range of characters with different strengths and weaknesses, as we saw, and I liked that they used kind of the graphics on the screen to portray that. It almost gave me like a video game kind of vibe where you're choosing your character, but you get to see where their strengths and weaknesses are. Yeah, they did a great job of like building the frustration and the tension, and then just when you think they're out of it and they've made it, there is just yet another room for them to tackle. So I think that it like leaves the audience in a really great space. It's just great to see the different dynamics between characters, the conflicts that happen and stuff like that. So yeah, it was really, really enjoyable, and I thought it was a
This one I really enjoyed. I love the characters, how they present them, and how the whole escape party idea became a reality. It is very fun, quite appealing. It's just like a comic series where you can actually get a hold of the different characters and bet on your favorite. It's just very fun.
I liked the way that they set this up with initially just the friends, the three of them sitting playing games, and then as he was like, no, we're gonna do it with strangers, and then introducing the other characters, the other players, and having like their little like weaknesses, strengths, whatever they excel at, whatever else, which is I think how you would find it a lot of the times in a lot of these video games nowadays. When you're picking characters, they do have some sort of bio like that. So I thought that was really well done. And having done several escape rooms, you definitely get to a place where you're like, oh, we did it. Like you know, if you're in a group where everything is like going cohesively and you're, you know, actually figuring the puzzles out. But there also are points where you really do just get stuck and you're like, I have no idea what to do next.
It was
And then
fun
just
to, kind of exploration of a group of friends and how they kind of have qualities that should work together but somehow don't. It's comedy. It kind of builds an expectation and turns it on its head, and everybody was funny and delightful, and it was paced out well, and they did a nice job of pulling off a story with very limited resources, with just a handful of performers and a small crew, and they made a little escape party happen there. So I'm interested to see what was on the other side of the door, what was the next room they were going to get into, and were they going to get any better at this. It kind of felt like it was not going to get better for these folks, but who knows? Maybe they'll rally when we see the next installment of this. Who knows?
This was awesome. I'm a big fan of escape rooms, so this was really great. I really enjoyed every actor who was in this. Very clear as to each one of their journeys and storytelling. I also really loved the set dressing. I thought they did an excellent job showing you where we were, which was an escape room, and how it was just very clear that it was an escape room. I don't know where they actually shot it, but it was really, really great. I loved the descriptions of each actor, like the weaknesses and the strengths, and the one where it just kept going. I lost it. I thought that was hysterical. Really, really well done. Yeah, I mean, the lighting was great. The concept was awesome, just really funny. And the twist at the end with, I mean, unless you've done an escape room, you'd know that there was going to be another room. It just really, I really enjoyed it. I really liked every moment of this movie, and congratulations.
Yeah, this one
it was great.
pretty interesting. I thought that, the filmmaker set themselves up really well. It's a very specific idea, and I think that is what makes it so successful. I love the use of like the graphics, and like the ability to kind of like say everybody's stats and attributes. I thought that was really fun, and it makes it feel even more sort of like silly and rooted in the genre. And I think it just looks like it was a lot of fun, and I really dug it. And the performances were really